Alright, so we're back in Aegis the Diver to do like a little guide on how to get your sushi rank to be the highest possible. Now, what I've done is I've taken the liberty of maxing out all the menu items. I did this on the base game of Dave the Diver, so like, you know, in the minigame it was a breeze. Well, not really a breeze. It's kind of annoying to get all the ingredients possible, but as you can see, I mean, I can't organize a menu by price or anything, but like, you know, I'll take you through it on a quick tour. Like, these two cost 120 because it's all organized by taste. That's 113, and as you can see, like, as I'm going down the menu, the prices are generally getting lower. There's a bit of fluctuation, but overall, as you can see, this is the average value of the dishes, right? Like, you know, shark heads are 100, although it's surrounded by other stuff that's kind of not, but again, that's fine. I even populate, basically I just got everything and maxed it out. And as you can see on screen, if you're interested in any particular stats of any sushi, feel free to pause and look at that. Now, one thing worth noting is if you're doing the diver pass here and you're trying to get maxed out, you probably don't want to max out all the sushi recipes because there is a daily quest for maxing out, well actually no, there's a daily quest for leveling up a dish. So if you level up all your dishes, you will no longer be able to do that daily quest. They probably don't expect you to level up all the dishes, so yeah. Another interesting thing is that there is actually a dish that's within here that I haven't unlocked somehow. Like, I don't know how to unlock it. Maybe it was left out. It was supposed to be in, but it wasn't. But like, as you can see here, if I click on soy sauce, there's this question mark dish here. Now, interestingly enough, if I look through all these, so if I found anglerfish is also part of that dish. As you can see here, I haven't seen anything else being a part of the dish yet, but I'm just going to double check. I may be looking at some of these ingredients, like how do I have so many? Well, I farmed, like, you know, I proper went through getting everything, picking everything up repeatedly. And yeah, as you can see, I now have tons of everything. Made sure to get at least some of everything that I could find, just so all the menus lit up, and therefore it appears in order. But yeah, as you can see, the anglerfish and soy sauce go together to make a dish that I can't actually make yet. Now, you know, maximum grade, so it's not there. So yeah, potentially there's a dish worth more than 120, but I honestly doubt. You know, I can't level up the staff or anything like that, so I can't unlock a dish like that. I've already unlocked all the weapons. Leveled up all everyone's weapons to level 5. I got all the eye diver upgrades. So really, I have no clue. But anyway, so if you want to like get the top score in here, what you want to do is when you open the bar, before you open the bar, you need to actually go and collect 36 soy sauce. Right now, this recipe is easier and faster to do it with because it needs kelp. Like, although you'll get plenty of olive oil if you really want to, but you know, these are basically duplicate recipes in a way. Well, I don't know why there's two of them, but we're gonna go with this one, right? The one that uses the kelp, because kelps are much easier to get, and therefore we can just use more of it, right? So since it's the highest profit dish, you want to add that, and you want to add exactly 36 of them, right? Now you need to make sure you have enough white trevally, kelp, and soy sauce to do this. So yeah, the soy sauce, you can collect about 6 per dive if you go to all the soy sauce locations. And, you know, so at that point, you know, you equip that to the menu. And we're going to open the bar now and see what's possible, right? Like, we're going to need to serve a bunch of this stuff as well. And we need to make sure to serve every customer, which isn't too challenging when you have all the full staff. So what we're going to do Now, it's worth noting that Mast is actually the fastest of all the employees here. She's faster than Kyoko, she's faster than Helm. So, you know, really, unless you keep an eye on who came in first and whatnot, I always recommend going for like people down the far end so they can get back faster to serve stuff. But you might notice like that if someone needs their dish, they're gonna get like a red bubble like that, and you know, your actual staff will go to them for like goes in order of people's appearance, so it's fine. Like they remember the order, so it's not too bad if you can't. But just keep in mind that that's a thing. Me, I like going down the far end so they don't have to walk as far. Because, but then again, you can also spam out a bunch in the short end. It really don't matter, as long as you keep pumping them out, you're fine. Really. Yeah, there we go, that's all 36 served. So, you know, there's no multipliers or anything like that, like, you know, it's just, you serve them, it's good, right? So, that's 36, 120, so yeah, here we go, 4,320, that is the top revenue that you can get. That's unbeatable, like, you know, you literally can't get higher revenue if you tried, because, you know, as I've shown before, you know, nothing has a higher price than either of these dishes. Like, you know. So, with that point, you're going to be top of your union's leaderboard. So, if you want to do that and become, like, top of your union's leaderboard, like you're really in this minigame, and be basically immovable, what you want to do is you want to get this dish, level it up, you know, cut down the kelp, catch some white trevally, mainly going for the soy sauce, enhance it to level 5, which is the maximum, and then after that, just keep diving, getting all 6 soy sauce every dive, make sure you have 36 of it, then bomb it all in one night. Now, also since it's like 250 taste, you'll have no problem getting to the Diamond Cook Stew grade, which is basically what gives you the 36 customers. So, you know, because that unlocks at 150 taste, like highest taste value, you know, you have 250 if that dish is level 5, so easy to get because it's already done basically. So in leveling up this dish, you'll have the required amount of customers. Make sure you have all the staff, which again should be easy because, you know, when you can pull that much money, like, you know, the staff, they don't really cost that much to hire. Like, you know, that's 1,600 to hire all the staff, so you know, you should be able to make that plenty in preparation, right? So, you know, you get all the staff hired, just get that, and, you know, you can do either of these. I mean, you could do the one with the olive oil, but there's also other dishes that use olive oil, so, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you might want to serve some of them, just not on the same night. Like, you know, when you're doing your max profit run, you just literally have to sell 36 of these. But, yeah. Anyway, that's about it for this video. Like, you know, this is a guide for it. Yeah, that's the menu, that's the full menu. Of course, it's always worth noting, there might be a bug fix of some kind where they add this item in, but they might not again. Like, you know, it might be just like, oh, well, forget it. Like, you know, we don't need to add in the soy sauce anglerfish dish. Like, you know, never mind. Like, it's only a temporary minigame. They might add it in. And if they do add it in, it might be above 120. If it is above 120 at level 5, you're going to need to do that instead. But it's pretty much going to be the same principle with the soy sauce, where you need 36 of it. The anglerfish, not going to be that hard to get. Whereas, you know, I already have that. So, but again, you also need to upgrade it. So, yeah, there's a lot to consider there. But, yeah. And that's basically like the full menu. And that's basically like how to get sushi rank #1 in your union, and other people in your union will not be able to overtake you because you have the highest possible score that's like mathematically possible. But yeah, So with that, I hope you all enjoyed this guide. I mean, of course, there's only a limited amount of time in the game left, but, you know, I'll probably release this before my final part. Like, the final part's going to come out tomorrow, although I said in my final part that, you know, I was releasing it after it. I think I'm going to release this first because, well, the more time I give people to do this, better, really. So, yeah. That's why, if I'm not seeing the final part today, it's because it's going to be tomorrow, but, you know, this is a good guide. Like, so yeah, that's really about it. And with that as well, you won't need to worry about, since you only max out that dish, you still have plenty of dishes to level up if you're doing a dive pass. And yeah, but really that's about it. And yeah, that's the full menu. So you've seen the full menu as well, so you can see what, if you're looking for like what dishes are the best. I mean, I'll see what the best basic sushi is, because that's also worth looking at, in my opinion. Say if you don't want to collect the seasonings and just want to get like a thing, like, okay, so Tiger Shark's at 90, Mega Mouse 83, 82, Longnose Shore Shark's 88, so Giant Trevali's 81, Great Barracuda is 76, great. So it is Tiger Shark, right? But, you know, Tiger Shark don't always spawn. Same with all these other sharks. Giant Trevally, there is always one of them. So there is that. But Great Barracuda, there is actually multiple of them every single dive that you do. So I'll probably say that your best bet, unless you're catching the sharks, is to go for some of these for like some generic easy money. Like, you know, just get like as many Giant Trevally as possible. As many Barracuda as possible. And, you know, just enhance them and level them up if you're looking for some quick money. But generally speaking, getting some of these dishes to maximum is better. And overall, this dish is definitely a dish to make a lot of money off of as well, because all you need is a Titan Triggerfish, Harlequin Hind, and Coral Trout. Like, you know, just catch all three of them, hit fish. You don't need to worry about anything else. They're quite abundant because, you know, you're not harvesting plants and you're not picking up seasonings for it, so you know, this is quite a good one to get money as well. So yeah, that said, like, you know, if you have the mayonnaise and cherry tomatoes and you level up this, like, this enhances the Barracuda further, so maybe the Barracuda is also a good pick. Yeah, that's really about it for this video, I think. Like, there isn't much else I can say on any of this. Like, you know, all of it's like, well, it's either like optimal or suboptimal, really. Like, you know, that's the only thing there. Like, you know, it's giving me a thumbs up on all three of these. So I guess this is close enough to this one to consider like be considered good. But yeah, that really is all the guide to the menu there is. Like, you know, I can't really do anything much more in depth than that. Of course, there is still that mystery dish that's missing, but I don't know how to unlock that in any way or capacity. You know, I've scoured all the maps. Like, you know, I have everyone's firearm upgraded to the max level. Like, you know, I have all the iDiver upgrades, I have all the staff employed. There's absolutely nothing that indicates that that dish is supposed to be locked, but it is locked. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this guide, and I hope you all have a good day.